at least 100 souls who were taken from New Jersey, forcefully sold into slavery in the Deep South in the Louisiana area.
Peter, age 15, same first name as mine, last name not known. Simon, no age listed, a free man, last name not known.
Rachel, 22. Her daughter, Regina, 6 weeks.
Flora, age 23. Her daughter, Susan, 7 months.
Christine, 27.
The history had been forgotten. And I truly believe so many of the things that are going wrong in our nation come from our forgetting our history, from our wanting to be in denial about our history. And so I believe by remembering these lost souls back into our community, that is a healing act.
Jane, 25, and her son, John, age 4.
Susan, 23. Charles, age 43.
When I visit these sites, I feel deep, deep in my soul. I feel them calling out to us to remember us, remember us, remember us. Thank you.
Lita, 21. Dorcas, 16. Sam Johnson, 32. Margaret, 21. Jane, 25, with her 4-year-old son, John. Mary Davis, 23. Phyllis, 25.
We come as one, but we stand as 10,000. So this room is very full.
Now, Mike does not want us to give him any gifts. But your graciousness in affording us this space and also providing dinner for us this evening, yum yum. We thank you so very much.
Talk about Van Wickle and how could that possibly happen in New Jersey of all states. When you understand our history, it's not so shocking that something like that could have happened. It's horrible and it's tragic, but if we are to progress, it's important that we recognize our history and our part in something that was so unjust.
The poem is called How to Remember Constellations, and one of the things I ask my students, I say, what is the opposite of remembering? Everybody says forgetting, but the opposite of remembering is to dismember. So what we are doing tonight is a creative act together that we can only do together. We cannot do this alone. This is a creative act of putting us back together. We are remembering what has been dismembered. First, look up to know what went down in history. Find the light. Beg it to shine on the hidden holes of history.
Margaret Coven, a free woman. Hager, 29, and her children. Rhoda, 14, Mary, 2.
Sam Peter.
Sam, 16. William, 22. Henry, 21.
Amy, 22. Samuel, 2 years old, and his mother, Judah, 26.
Hannah, 16. Nancy, 22, and her son, Joseph, just 2 days old.
Release them from white grip. Let the dust circle as dust does. Let bones settle while all souls rise.
Ann Moore, 29. Julian Jackson, 21. Jane Smith, 33.
We remember you.
We remember you.
We remember you.
We remember you.
And with
I would now like to introduce from New Jersey's 12th Congressional District, our good friend, the Honorable Congresswoman Bonnie Watson Coleman.
Thank you. This has been a tough day for me. I started my morning off with members of the Congressional Black Talk Caucus talking about what we're facing in this country right now, and listening and just sort of brainstorming on the things that we need to do going forward here. Thank you for the introduction, Bruce, and thank you all for being on this call. And thank you for the Lost Souls for envisioning this project.
Our intention is always to ensure that the perspective of members of local Black communities are centered in the process and in the project.
Elmira, 14. George, 16. Susan Watt, 35.
Betty, 22. Patty, 22.
Elias, Robert,
Sam, 16. William, 22.
In 1818, corrupt Middlesex County Court Judge of Pleas, Judge Jacob Van Wickle, kidnapped nearly 200 free and enslaved Blacks and sold them into the Deep South and permanent slavery. It is through the dedicated work of the Lost Souls Public Memorial Project that we're learning the names and stories of these men, women, and children. In a true spirit of community, folks in East Brunswick and from across Middlesex County have come together in recognition of how important it is to remember this dark part of our history. It takes courage to recognize our past mistakes and wrongdoings, but doing so is the first step in addressing and ultimately healing the damage done.
Jaffe Manning, 21.
Jane Clarkson, 23.
Susan Jackson, 20.
Othello, 16.